Welcome to Kjiado Stake Haven. This is the only place in Kenya that offers you prime aged beef. This is ILKeek Pit Gourmet. I'm about to give you an experience in one of the best hidden gems in Kjiado County, guys. And I can tell you that this county is mostly known for being dry. But after getting into this place, you realize that the environment is very cool and serene for you to come, to relax and to unwind. I have a very big privilege to sit down with the managing director of this place, who will be taking us through the history of this place, the current experience, and we are also going to have a review of the most popular cuisine, and that is the aged beef. Welcome to this video, and I hope that you loved the experience. And all this, guys, is courtesy of Zunguka Africa Tours and Travel. So guys, this is ILKeek ILKeek Pit Gourmet. Am I pronouncing it right?
That's correct. ILKeek Pit Gourmet.
ILKeek Pit Gourmet. Wow, ILKeek Pit Gourmet. It's so much like Masai.
It is a Masai. It is a Masai word, meaning trees or the woods.
Yeah.
Which we think is synonymous with this particular place.
Yeah. So first of all, when I looked at your social media pages, I saw that you identify yourself as the Kjiado Stake Haven. What inspired that description?
Wow, yes, that's correct. We refer to ourselves as a steak haven.
Yeah.
Simply because we try add value to our meat by aging it up to 28 days. So we thought that name was synonymous with this place. Yeah, we serve 28-day-old steaks.
Wow.
And not the cow. We put it in a chilled environment for it to become aged.
Wow, like somebody might be asking, what is aging a meat? Like, do you just keep it there? Do you add some spices? Or what happens when you're aging a steak?
Interesting question. We do not age meat by adding anything, particularly in our environment here. We just hang it in an environment of 3 degrees Celsius and a humidity of about 75 to 80%. That allows the meat to lose weight as it goes on the 28 days, and again allows the enzymes to eat the meat tendons to make it much, much softer. So it's a 3-degree environment and 75 to 80% humidity.
Wow. It is not really a known culture in our country. Especially for me, this was my first experience with an aged meat. You know, where did you get the inspiration from? Or is it something that you knew from your childhood and you didn't, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
I think in Africa, we eat meat fresh. Pretty much in most of the African continent. Yeah. But the very old traditional way of eating meat, even during our forefathers, meat used to be hanged for a period of time before it's consumed. It's even healthier. It's a very common practice in Europe. In Africa, it's huge in South Africa.
Oh, really?
That's where I met the aged meat in my call of duty as I was doing some other works. And I tasted it and I enjoyed it and I liked it. And that inspired me to come back and do it at home.
Wow, that's really amazing. Looking at this place, it's very much full of trees. The environment is cool. It's so calm. You know, it's so, I don't know how to describe it, but even if it's hot outside, when you come to this place, the vibe is just very different. How comes that in the middle of Masai land, which we know that it's not very, it is not very well forested, associated with forest, how did you come to this? Or when did you start setting up this place?
Okay.
Yeah.
I happened to be born in Kiambu district, particularly in Gatundu North. And as you would imagine, Gatondo and Kiambu is purely exactly like what you're seeing here.
Yeah, true, exactly.
So when I came here 20 years ago, I bought a piece of land, and I really wanted to convert it and create that environment that I was brought up in. So the trees were motivated by my background, where I come from, my very humble beginning in Kiambu. And so I came here and I started planting trees, all kinds of trees. People say Kjiado is dry. It is not dry. It is people who have made it dry. This showcases the truth that you can change a place from being a desert into a forest. And with my neighbors, we probably have done now about maybe 2,000 to 3,000 acres.
Really?
With good tree cover, yeah.
Wow, how much time have it costed you to arrive to this?
This will take you 15 to 25 years, depending on the kind of trees that you choose to apply.
So you started planning this hotel 15 to 20 years ago, or was it just?
I think I was making a home. Initially, I was interested in making a home.
Wow, give us some history. We would like to hear that.
Yeah, I think I lived in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And when my kids started becoming teenagers, we thought it was a good idea. We moved into the countryside. We moved in here about 13 years ago. We created this environment for our own good. But after 13 years, and now the kids are mature, they're moving out, we thought we could share this property with other people. And so we created the kitchen and the environment that you're seeing here for the purposes of sharing with other people. We don't want to remain lonely even in the absence of kids.
Wow.
So welcoming people so that we can have company.
Well, going back to the aged meat now, after going outside the country, exploring the world in Europe and South Africa and seeing the culture of people aging their meat, like how did it come into now starting a restaurant? Did you start from home? Is it a friend that you discussed with and you were like, let us start this thing at home? Like how did this experience come into now starting a restaurant? Okay.
When I came back from South Africa, I started aging meat in my normal domestic fridge. And it wasn't enough. So with time, we bought other bigger fridges. I'll show you when we start walking around. We started aging meat for the purposes of our own consumption. It wasn't commercial at all to start with. Then my friends would come during COVID. Once COVID hit, we were locked here. So we had a lot of time to play around with the meat. So we continued aging the meat and inviting friends so that they can be able to enjoy the meat that we were making.
Wow.
And over a period of about a year and a half, some of our friends challenged us to be commercial, to sell this meat to them so that they can also enjoy it without feeling like they're exploiting us. And that's what we did.
Wow.
They would land here with about 5,000 shillings per couple. We would serve them meat. They would bring their own drink. They would enjoy it. And over time, they said, no, we would like you to even sell, alcohol to us so that we don't have to bring anything. So we were encouraged by friends who saw the potential in what we were doing at a bigger scale. And some of those friends, without mentioning names, are hotel owners. So they could see the vision that they were trying to encourage us to go ahead and do. So around about mid of 2023, we decided to go for it. And so we got some architects to put up some drawings. And we started the kitchen, we started the bar, and of course the toilets. And one thing led to another. Wow. Today we are boasting 1 year old since we opened January 2024.
Wow.
So we were 1 year in January 2025.
Wow. Yeah. And you're doing amazing on social media. It's really impressive.
Thank you.
And I think everybody, like looking at the way you guys are serving your food, the different varieties that you're offering, I would like to know, like, how did you evolve from just meat haven to offering different varieties of food? I don't know if we should be walking around as you show us different places, as you explain the different things that you offer in this place.
When you're ready, we'll do that. But what we did that year, we took services of a consulting chef. I'm not sure I should be able to name his name. But we actually engage a chef, a professional chef, as a consultant to help us design not only the kitchen and everything, but also the menu. So we did sought professional expertise from people who have been in the industry for long. They also did the recruitment for all our staff. Of course, it's a journey. Anybody who has started a business understands HR issues. We went through our learning curve. And today I can boast of having an excellent team that I'm working with.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have a background in the hospitality industry, or did it just come as an accident?
My daughter is a chef. Though she's not working here at the moment. Probably she will in the future. I am an aviator.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a professional aviator. I'm a pilot by profession.
Oh, okay.
I started my aviation career in the Air Force. And then after serving my time in the Air Force, I left and I joined the civil side. And I've worked in the aviation sector for close to 30-something years. Wow. Since 1986, 87, I've been an aviator since I joined the Air Force. Yeah.
Wait, since 1987 you were an aviator?
Yes.
And before aviation you were at Air Force?
I was a cadet. I was a cadet back in 1986. Is when I joined the Air Force.
Wait, like, no way. You look so young.
No.
You know, what? Okay, thank you so much.
We call this margarita.
Margarita, guys.
This one is known as the mocktail.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Isaac.
so much.
It's non-alcoholic.
Okay.
Oh, they are both non-alcoholic. This
yeah.
one I don't need a straw for it.
No, that one doesn't go with a straw because you need to be licking that salt as you sip.
Oh.
So by the time you're done with the cocktail, the salt will have been consumed.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I get it.
But they are all done.
Thank you so much. So
Enjoy.
guys, I'm having some margarita.
Cheers.
Oh my God, cheers.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
So you say I don't look my age, huh?
Yeah, you really don't. Guy, like I'm surprised.
It's a blessing.
From the Air Force to aviation by 1987.
No, I started aviation in the Air Force. I joined the Air Force as an aviation cadet. And we graduated from the cadet school in Nakuru in August of 86. Immediately when we went to Moya Base, we went to train as pilots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm impressed. What's the secret? Is it
Stay
a
happy.
menu or is
No,
it the age
Stay happy.
limit?
Refuse stress. If you don't have stress, you'll be okay.
But
The worst enemy
Uh-huh.
to humanity is stress.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Avoid stress by all means, either through spouse or through food or whatever it is. Just stay away from stress.
Wow.
You'll be okay.
Why? How different? How does it feel between the hotel industry and the aviation industry? Why did you settle for the hotel industry?
They are both service industries. They are both industries that are geared towards giving people comfort, services. So I guess I was structured as a service person from the onset. However, some things I think come by nature because I never ever dreamt of having
Having
had a restaurant. I think I was more motivated into the restaurant business by my daughter, who did culinary art. Even when I was investing in the thinking that when she finishes school, when she comes back from wherever she was studying, she'll be interested in. And I'm not saying she's not interested. Probably with time, it's important a young person do their own things until when they feel now they want to come and join the family business.
Yeah.
It's fair that she can go out there and get more experience and then bring it home.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have another question. What makes this place different from other restaurants? Because many clients will want to come here to have that different experience. You get with the menus, with the environment, with the accommodation. What makes this place special?
I think what makes this place special is the unique value proposition that we offer in terms of the quality of the food, the quality of the service, we are cognizant of the fact that Nairobi, between Nairobi and here, which is about probably about 40 kilometers, there are many restaurants. So we have set ourselves to differentiate ourselves so that it makes sense why somebody should leave Nairobi or pass all those restaurants and come here.
Yeah.
So we say we have a unique value proposition in our products. And until somebody comes here and samples that, when they sample is when they will get to realize that we take our customers very seriously in whatever we offer. Number two, we guarantee satisfaction in the sense that if you were served food here and you did not like it, we do not argue. We do not discuss anything, but we replace the food with another food. Either the same kind of food, or we redo the food that, or we change the menu for you. So we guarantee satisfaction, if I could say that, in our value proposition. Okay, another thing that differentiates our products is that we are organic. We grow our own vegetables here. We produce our own chicken here.
Oh, nice.
We also have our own cattle, which are free range, up in the Trans-Mara region. That's where we keep our cows. And we run a butchery also in Kiserian town. So all our animal meat is organic. We also add value through aging. Aged meat is vis-a-vis fresh meat. There's an added advantage of the fact that you have less bacteria, affecting your products. Fourthly, I think now is we are located in a very serene place. We are about a kilometer from the main tarmac. So the noise levels here are absolutely minimum. It's serene and like you can see, it gives you that kind of a forest environment.
Yeah, sure.
And we have all kinds of birds here. Particularly in the morning and in the evenings, it really is very serene. It's an experience to die for. Again, in terms of positioning or placing, we are placed in between two national parks. Not just two, actually more than that, because we have Amboseli. Coming from Namanga, we have Nairobi National Park. And we have a lot of tourists moving between Amboseli and into the Masai Mara. And they can always stop here for lunch, dinner, breakfast, brunch, any of those. So I think we offer that kind of facility at a high level in terms of quality, at a convenient area for most tourists and anybody really who wants to come and enjoy this tranquility.
So we have heard that you have traveled different parts of the world.
True.
And what made you come back to Kenya? I know you have found so many opportunities for investment out there. Maybe you could have gotten a citizenship in a different countries because of investing there, for sure. Why Kenya? Why do you think? Why was it like your ideal place for investment?
Home is always best. Home is always best. And as much as I've traveled all over the world, I went to school in the UK. I in my aviation career, obviously, I've traveled all over the world, literally all over the world. There are very few continents that I can say I've not stepped in, but home is always best. And I think patriotism is a virtue. Doing things at home, it's always the best thing you can do for your own country. I know there's a lot of money to be made out there, but there's no better place than home.
Wow.
Yeah. If you allow me, I'd like to take you around,
Wow.
show you around.
That would be amazing.
Karibu.
I'm delighted.
Karibu sana. Karibu. Good. As you come in, you'll find that to our left is our kitchen. To our right is a bar. Right in front of us, we have a garden where people sit and enjoy their food and drinks. To the left, we have another creation of a garden here that we are still working on. It will also be used by people who want to hold small conferences. We'll have small bandas and they'll be coming onto this other side.
Nice.
If we could have a look at our kitchen first.
Yeah.
maybe you'll be able to see the inside and the pizza area together with the pit itself, as we call ourselves, the Pit Gourmet.
Wow.
Here is our chef. Hi chef, salimia watu.
Asante.
This is our chef Gedeka, very experienced chef. He has worked in very many institutions, and he has brought his expertise here to us. And we have no doubt he knows what he's doing. We have not had any complaint about him. And that's the shoe chef there. Salimia watu. Naitwa George Irongo. Yeah. That's the kitchen team. And this is our latest creation.
Wow.
We have a brick pizza oven, which is about internal diameter of 1.2 meters. We are able to do 5 to 6 large pizzas at a go.
Wow. Why choose the natural, natural heat for baking the pizzas?
Because it adds value, it adds flavor. The kind of wood you use also impacts on the kind of flavors that you get from the pizzas. We also sometimes we would finish our steaks in here. You can sear the steaks on both sides and then put it in here to improve the flavor, depending on the woods that you're using.
Wow.
Okay, and then here, our name is ILKeek Pit Gourmet. When we say Pit Gourmet, this is what we refer to. We use this pit to roast whole goat, to do tandoori, chicken, and all those kind of things.
Wow.
And that's an area the chef could probably explain better than I.
Welcome to ILKeek Pit Gourmet. My name is Chef Gedeka. Here is where we do our pit roasting, as our name refers. This is our pit where we do our roasting. We normally do maybe something like whole goat, a leg of beef. We can do it here. Actually, we embrace the pit roasting very much because it's very nice. It has nice flavors and it can accommodate many people.
Okay, we would like also to welcome you to our bar, or for what we call it the watering hole, where we serve all kind of drinks, alcoholic, non-alcoholic. So we have more, maybe the barman can talk about what he serves here.
Welcome to our establishment. My name is Isaac. I'll be taking good care of you here. I usually serve drinks, though we have a kitchen that operates and that we also present nicely prepared food. Here I normally prepare cocktails. I have different kind of brands in beers, local and from out the country. We look forward to actually welcoming you here and having a good time as you enjoy your stay.
Having traveled in different areas, I have noticed that your decoration is very unique and very spot on. But I would like to know, are these real trees or are they not? Are they growing?
They are real trees,
Yes.
but they are not growing. They are actually real trees that we we wanted to retain this concept of trees as our main decor. The forest concept. Yeah, so these are trees I've gotten from somewhere else, but instead of burning them into wood, we decided to use them for decor.
Wow.
Instead of turning them into charcoal, which is what most of the people are doing. You can see how good they look.
Yeah.
Instead of burning them into charcoal.
That's so creative, especially looking at the environment and the name from the
The trees, the trees.
ILKeek is the tree.
ILKeek is the trees,
trees part.
the wood. Yeah.
Oh, now I connect it.
The kuni, yeah.
How about this portrait here?
This portrait is a reminder of my earlier days when I was a young man training with the Royal Air Force in Britain. That's where I started my career as a pilot. So that's just a photo of memory of the school I went to in North Wales. Actually, that was Anglesey Island,
Wow.
Ariel Valley.
would want us to talk a little bit about your furniture because I've noticed something unique about these tables. Do I call them tables or do they have a different name? And are these lights, are these bottles? I've tried to look at these things and I can't understand.
Okay, the furniture is locally made. We have a lot of talent in this country. These drums, believe it or not, they are made in Rongai by a friend of mine, including the tops. This particular item you're asking about, I bought it from an auctioneer.
Oh, wow.
But I actually thought it's a tabletop, but it's actually a gym equipment for balancing.
Oh,
So when I just changed them, I only discovered they're actually a gym equipment that I'd already created a table with that. When it comes to the stools, they are locally made by a local carpenter. But the wood, I found these woods in Transmara in one of my travels to look after my cows. And I found people creating charcoal using ILKeek, very indigenous old trees. And I said I cannot be able to use charcoal made from ILKeek. So I decided to repurpose the ILKeek into seats instead of having
charcoal.
Wasting it in charcoal.
And it's really strong and heavy.
They're very strong. We have amazing fundis who can do these great jobs once you support them.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, again here we have an open ground that is well manicured for the purposes of retreats, team building, weddings, any kind of a gathering. We are able to host up to about 700 people here. We normally pitch tents, huge tents, as corporate tents, if it is so required. And on my left, we're building some permanent structures that can be able to assist in like in meetings or any corporate gathering, be it a birthday, anything. We can be able to restructure or come up with a product depending on the needs of the client. I'm honored to have this opportunity to welcome you to ILKeek and share with you the different kind of products and services that we offer here. It's been great, and I do appreciate for the presence and everything. As they say it in Masai land, Asheoling. Gyomono, Asante sana. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you taking your time and deciding to watch this channel. Remember to follow me on all social media platforms. I'm Luciana Creative on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that every time we upload a new video, you'll be among the first people to watch it. Don't forget to follow Zunguka Africa Tours and Travel Company on all the social media platforms also. And in case you need a vacation, a staycation, you need a day trip experience, whether private or public, guys, contact us on 0797 100 200. My name is Luciana Creative and I love you all.